Hi everyone, happy Saturday. I know that it is really early for some of you depending on where you're at in the country and actually in the world, and for some of you it may actually be pretty late. But I wanted to hop on. I know that many in the Northeast are expecting a major storm, which for me always translated to crafting time. It meant that I was going to have time in my studio. So I wanted to hop on with a really quick and easy idea for making a lot of cards very quickly. And then I'll be coming back later on in the weekend to show you how to step up those cards for those of you that always like to take your projects to the next level. But we wanted to start first with simple. And while I'm going to use this idea to spotlight the on the horizon beautiful papers, it works with any pretty papers that you have in your stash right now. So the On the Horizon Papers is a 6x6 paper stack that has these beautiful kind of watercolor images. And as with all Stampin' Up! Paper, they are double-sided. So you've got all these beautiful prints that just are very inspiring. So you can see them. And again, you know, the double sides on them. So just lots and lots of beautiful papers to inspire you. And of course the opposite side. And again, this idea is going to work with anything. The other piece that you need though is you do need a greeting set. And for the projects that I'm working on or I'm going to showcase for you, I use just 2 stamp sets. I use the Happy and Heartfelt stamp set, which is a beautiful greeting set with a really pretty font. That's available in the current spring catalog. And then I used Special Moments. Special Moments is a free gift until February 28th with a qualifying celebration purchase. Great variety of cards there. The basis of this card is an half sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So you're going to have that 5.5 by 8.5. And you're going to simply just score it in the middle and fold it in half. That's the base for every single card I did. In addition, I went ahead then and I took 1 sheet of each pattern. There are 4 sheets of each pattern, but I only took 1 sheet. And I cut it into 3x3 pieces. That's going to allow me to make 48 quick cards, guys. 48 quick cards. And what's fun is they're all going to be slightly different. When I cut this into squares, I have the flowers on the bottom and the mountains on the top. But again, I was just kind of playing around with really quick cards. So cut these into 3x3, and then I just simply took coordinating cardstock and I cut it at 3¼ by 3¼ I wanted just a slight edge. You can do this without mounting it on cardstock. You could do it direct to paper if you don't have any coordinating cardstock for the pretty papers that you have in your stash. And then I simply just stamped the greeting. So let's take a look at all of the 12 cards that I did. So we have our sympathy card, Happy Dad Day, just kind of a rough kind of watercolory look, and then Happy Dad Day, very nice and generic, beautiful, thank you. Then we have Happy Mom Day. We have I Think You're Wonderful, beautiful skyscape. Congratulations. I love you. And I love the versatility of these papers. I literally could kind of put any kind of greeting with them. Hang in there. We have big congratulations. And sometimes, of course, you try to think of what the papers mimic with your greetings. For me, this was like a big star explosion out in the galaxy. We have Thanks for Brightening My Day, tying into the pretty yellows coming up on that sunrise. Again, that gorgeous starry sky. Just a card to say you're amazing. And then a birthday card. And these are literally done in minutes. The thing that took the longest was just cutting the paper into squares. And I'll be honest, I did not do all. I did one side and then 2 3x3, and you're going to see what I did with the 3x6 later on this weekend as I again showcase stepping these up. We'll start with just the very simple, quickest cards that you can put together when you need just a box of cards to give in a hurry. And what's nice about these is that they're also going to have that basic white on the inside. And so you'll be able to put that loving message written in your handwriting on the inside of that card. So uber quick and simple, guys, for the weekend. 8.5 by 5.5, scored in half, a 3x3 piece of designer paper. I bordered mine with 3¼ by 3¼ coordinating cardstock. And then I just simply grabbed some greeting sets. In this case, I stuck with 2 of them that I absolutely love. For those of you that are curious about the coordinating colors, we have Blackberry Bliss, we have Misty Moonlight, and we have Evening Evergreen. And of course, in Stampin' Up! World, what draws everything together is the fact then that our inks also coordinate. So that pulled all of the colors, as well as the colors in the paper. You might have decided instead to pull Mango Medley. You may have decided instead to pull Pale Papaya. In this case, you could pull Granny Apple Green. So there's so many other colors that you could pull and have fun with. So have some fun creating this weekend. For those of you in the Northeast, stay safe, stay warm. And I'll be popping in during the weekend to share more ideas with this paper as we step up from the basic idea to other fun ideas with these. So happy Saturday, guys. Make it a creative weekend.